Alright, so we're going to look at the easiest way to find your relative minor for any major key. All you need to know is your A chord and your minor bar chord with just got your 1, your 5, and your root again, and then you just bar it, which would give you an F sharp minor. So A, you bar the whole thing, F sharp minor. There's your relative minor. It's that easy to find. You take your A shaped chord and then just play your minor bar chord in the same fret. So here's A sharp. Your minor is G minor because you're on your G bar chord. B, you have G sharp minor. C, because it goes A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, and then F sharp, G, G sharp, and back to A. So you have all your chords right there. And it's your relative minors in the exact same fret. So you have a C here. A minor is your relative minor. C, A minor. Now, normally you'd be playing your C like this if you're playing your bar chord. And Hendrix. It's just all A minor notes. And it works over C perfectly because it's your relative minor. So just pick a random, like here, got E. Your relative minor is right here, C sharp minor. There's your E chord. And there's your relative minor. And I hope that explains it well enough that it's as simple to see for you as it is for me. Hopefully, I'm conveying the idea well enough. So as long as you know where your A-shaped chords are, which again is A sharp, B, C, C sharp. And yes, you normally play them like this. But you don't really need the root because you got the root note again right there. So we got A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F sharp, G, G sharp, and then back to A up an octave here. And of course you got A flat here. So what would A flat major relative minor be? F minor. And if you listen, you can really hear. So A, C, you can really hear why they're your relative minor. Your ear just picks it up that the chords work well together. And reasons you might want to know that, say you're playing an A minor, and you know you can use your C scale. It just opens up entirely new melodic possibilities. Instead of just using like an A minor pentatonic, you use an A minor as a C major scale because C and A minor are relative chords. Then it just gives you a lot more opportunities. Or if you're playing in C, and this might be more useful if you don't use diatonic scales that much. If you're playing in C, all your A minor pentatonic stuff works perfectly over it. So hopefully that explains it well enough for you to understand. As long as you know what chords these are with this shape, just bar it and play your minor bar chord, and that's your relative minor.